God, were that smooth or what? It were like Italian job.
You've just beaten the system!
Because of you! I never dreamt about doing something like this.
Heart over head matter. It doesn't matter what your head says. If your heart doesn't want her to go, were you just going to stand there and watch her fly out of your life?
No way.
No way!
I mean, technically, she isn't mine, but...
It doesn't matter!
Technically, it's now illegal, and I'm now a criminal.
Doesn't matter!
Doesn't matter!
Do you want her near you?
Yes.
Did you pay good money for her?
God, yes.
Then Daisy man, that is your ostrich.
Bathroom's free. Gotta get moving early if we're gonna make this secret rendezvous on the moor. Breakfast is Hodge's special French toast, yeah?
Yeah. Put some money in the electric meter then.
You were up and down in the night.
It's the quiet. Freaks me out. I'm used to sleeping next to Eric when it's like being in bed with a threshing machine. Used to be like it.
Oh, I really appreciate this, Dawn, you know. I mean, when Jeanetta said she'd pay for me and Kirsty to have a weekend together, I just thought, like, I'd be fine on my own, but I just thought, if any women's things came up.
What, you mean if she fancies doing a bit of embroidery?
Oh, you know what I mean.
Yeah. Don't worry. I'm quite happy to be out of Rocker Bridge for a bit.
You haven't patched anything up with Eric?
Neither of you, I take it.
No, things have been said that can't be unsaid, Dawn. I probably won't ever speak to Eric again now.
Does she know, by the way?
Hey?
Kirsty, has Jeanetta told her dad is that's why she's doing all this?
No, still no one knows. It's because her and Declan are going away.
Oh, right.
And I chose this place because there's something very special about it.
There is. There's an ostrich in the garage.
Bloody hell.
All right, man. Bit weird this morning, isn't it? It's bleak, but it's nice, like. I had a few peewits this morning. Clear air, purple tint to heather. Yeah, it's nice. Listen, you might find there's an ostrich in your shed.
Okay. You stole the ostrich from the farm.
It's not stealing, man.
Don't touch the French toast!
All right, man.
It was his ostrich, it can't be stealing.
Start off, why were you there?
She offered to help, man. It was Mel's idea.
Can I just clarify? By French toast, do you mean eggy bread?
Yeah.
All right, I was just checking.
We'd got Sandra in the back of the van, okay?
By Sandra, you mean the ostrich.
Will you listen to him?
The ostrich you bought to sell the eggs as a long-term investment to revamp your garage, then stupidly for some reason started going to visit.
Did you ever have a pet?
No.
Yeah.
What?
You had a snake, a big fat one, 8 gerbils. Did I dream that?
The point is right. The investment company, Northern Ostriches Limited.
Northern ostriches, I don't believe it.
They'd fallen out with the farmer where they were grazing all their ostrich and they were going to move them to another farm in Belgium.
It's like we're over, man, or Antwerp.
How's he going to visit her there?
It's an it.
Her?
It! Bloody great, stomping great, ugly it! Bloody headbutting his way around me shed, it! Kirsty?
Breakfast in here, pet.
Not a word. I don't want to know we've got bloody Satan's chicken in the shed.
Hiya.
Hiya!
The farmer said he couldn't give us stuff. As far as he was concerned, we could take Sandra before she got flown out.
Dear God, it's like Schindler's List.
Oh, he didn't mind. He'd fallen out with Northern anyway.
But to cover himself, we'd have to make it look like a burglary. Do it at night, break a few things, crushed it.
But someone in one of the cottages down the road flaming saw us, didn't they? And rang the police, saying that they'd seen a van rustling livestock with Lloydy's written on the side. So we're now like...
Wanted.
I don't believe this.
I mean, you're the only shop called Lloydy's in Lancashire, eh?
Do you not like that?
Lloydy!
Oh, yeah, man, all right.
So if any police turn up at Lloydy's stall, he's got to be able to say we were here all weekend. And any road, he hasn't got a van with Lloydy's painted on it.
I have.
Not when we repainted it.
And I remembered hearing you invite Dawn up here.
Oh, you're not staying here the weekend.
You're not repainting that van. It took me ages to paint them sherbet dabs.
There is no way on God's earth you lot are staying here and repainting anything in this cottage on this weekend. So just take your ostrich and go.
What ostrich?
Van, I mean.
Mrs. Harry! First of all, congratulations. You didn't have that when you came in the office.
Funny, isn't it? First thing men notice about other men are their cars. First thing women notice are the rings.
Oh, probably jealousy in my case. I waited 20 years for Mr. Right before I looked up, realised I was in the queue for Mr. Bastard. Have you set a day? You must be over the moon. Right, well, enough standing about. Let's get measuring those rooms.
I don't like your wife. She looks like a fish.
I'm sorry. Mr. Wang, there's a phone call.
Like those big turbits that you see in houses on ship shop.
Doesn't mean it, sir. Man, there's a phone call from Mr. Sane. Huh?
I told you, only to say that if you thought I was drunk.
Yeah. All right, come on. Yeah.
What are you laughing at? Hey? It's me that should be laughing. See that? Wow! Dog!
Yeah, they need you in the kitchen now, Mr. Wang.
I suppose you think them field mushrooms, don't you?
Having trouble?
He's just given up. He just doesn't care anymore because this bloke outclassed him at this new flash Chinese restaurant.
Jealousy, you see. Sends people off the rails.
Most dangerous of the sins.
Have you, patched things up with Dawn at all?
Yeah, well, it's not a case of patching Spock. It's over.
Sad. Apparently she's gone away with Hodge for the weekend.
Yeah?
Sorry, she's bloody what?
You can't go off, Dawn. You've got to come on this walk, this special rendezvous.
What's that banging?
Oh, it's just the wind in the barn, Dawn. Dawn? What if some women's things happen on the moor?
Women's things never happen on moor. I'm very good like that.
Look at it. This is you, flaming Ronald.
The bare facts are, I'm the only person that can drive to get the paint, but I'm not the only woman around.
Is it a girl?
Of course it's a flaming girl. She's got pigtails.
I thought they were electrodes.
What?
That's why she wasn't smiling.
She is smiling.
I thought she wasn't smiling because you've been attacked by a snake.
She's eating a licorice bootlace. Even Boz-eyed Brenda could see that.
What did you call her?
Aye!
What did you call her?
Hey, chill out, man. You took piss out of me van.
Yeah, that's a van. You don't take the piss out of a bloke's...
Ostrich?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How does your daughter feel about leaving all this? Well, she probably hasn't even given it a thought, all the excitement of moving. She's not in, is she?
No, she's away with her father for the weekend.
All right.
Light switch?
Oh, of course. Oh, right. You're getting married and daughter, of course. So, a real dad knows, obviously, she's moving.
Yes, he...
Are they close, the two of them?
The
Well,
lights-
they are daughters, aren't they? Always grow closer to the fathers as they get older.
I wouldn't know.
God, the thought of leaving my father at that age must be a wrench for them. Is it? An emotional wrench?
Mrs. Dent, I had rather expected your questions would focus more on the number of plug sockets.
No. Yes, I am. 2 double sockets.
Are we there yet?
You're in no position, you.
If it wasn't for you and your Berlin airlift, you owe me one.
A very big one.
Why is he mad?
Because he's a bloke, Kirsty. They make all these plans, you see, and then get narky if everyone doesn't go along. And what you want to do in life is have none of it. Oi! Boring! Boring! Come on, Kirsty.
I need to speak to him before he has his afternoon coma. Hello? Mr. What?
I didn't want to run a restaurant, you know, Mr. Duke.
Listen, Mr. Wan.
Do you know what I wanted to do?
Mr. Wan.
Sing. I used to do a Marvin Gaye act.
In Ormskirk, I know, yeah. Listen.
I mean, noodles. Who cares about sodden noodles when there's all those great soul classics out there?
Yeah.
I guess you wonder now and you...
Listen, I need to go out in a noodle van for a couple of hours, yeah? But I'll be back for tonight, so don't panic, eh?
Singing's not a career, Peter, he said. Set up in a restaurant. Yeah. What happens? Some git goes and outclasses me. He wouldn't do that in the clubs. I was the king of all the Chinese Scouse black soul singers.
And
in Ormskirk.
That's it. That's the rock. We're there. Good, eh?
We've died of boredom.
Cheesy triangle.
There's not much to pick in this, Nick.
That's because most of it was thrown in the shed to distract something from headbutting the meter.
What's so special about this rock?
Well, the nature, Kirsty. You know, the beauty of the countryside. Not everyone appreciates, but, you know, the view. Like, you see that hill over there? That's, that is... Well, that's a long way.
Normally you pay good money for a guide with that kind of local knowledge.
Mel, just...
What's this?
It's to carve the names in the rock.
Oh, if only more people appreciated the countryside like you.
Can I have a word?
It's funny. I don't think David Attenborough goes around North American redwood forests carving at he was here.
What the bloody hell are you playing at?
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, look, don't hit me.
I'm not. I wasn't. I'm just helping her with the development.
Yeah, well, can I just remind you that you're helping people is the only reason you're in the first place. That I've got a bloody ostrich in me shed. And if you insist on me in the St. John's ambulance and everyone else's life, will you kind of do what they do? Just sit on the side and shut up.
Come on, Eric, come on, Kirsty's there. Kirsty, you know, you've just asked Dawn to go to help out Kirsty, you know. Not even Hodge, you try and get back at me, you know what I mean?
Here we go with the why.
This is you. You're hypocritical. What do you want to visit an ostrich for? This is the man who treks over the wet moor to visit a wet rock and invite someone on it with a screwdriver. Oh, thank you.
I can't believe it, man. I can't believe we've done it, man. It's like Michelangelo artexing the ceiling of the Sistine.
I don't think Michelangelo ever painted people with 3 eyes.
I told you, she were eating a round licorice also.
Stop barking at me.
You're the one barking, mate. You've been narky all day.
I'm tense, man. I'm expecting northern ostriches to come around that corner any minute. I don't want to lose her.
Look, can I get something straight here? You're not going to be uh-oh about this ostrich, are you?
What?
You know, like mad old Auntie Edna, setting a table place for a cat.
I've got a pet, that's all.
Yeah, well, I don't want to generalise, but people who buy pets tend to be trying to fill a howling emptiness in their life.
Do you want to make something of this, eh?
Oh, well, you both just shut up, eh? Just cool it. Do something. Go and get some chips or something. Go on.
Come on, you know, going away together. What, you know... Me and Hodge used to go away together. I mean... Mum says it's all right for you to come away with us when we go to Wales.
Sound.
Now that was going away together. Just like mates. Look, that's Lorraine, the one who always comes to the campsite. The one who kissed me last year. Lorraine! Bastard.
Okay. Is it the t-shirt? I would have asked, it's just you went around and I haven't got any painting gear, and this was on the landing and I thought, oh, it's red and the paint's red, and I just wore it inside out.
Dawn, it's not the t-shirt. That t-shirt's seen worse than red paint.
Yeah, Eric said you got it years back.
Went to UB40 in Blackburn. Stood at the front. Was thrown that by the bass guitarist.
What did Eric get?
Can of kestrel kicked over him by the drummer.
All these things are worth most, eh?
Like I say, seen worse.
I didn't mean the t-shirt. Oh, it's funny, isn't it? You can patch things up with Eric, but you don't want to. I want to. More than... Oh, what a mess.
Hey, will you look at that then? Flags up, under starters orders. We're off!
And this is where we're heading. Got some photos of your new home.
Ah.
She's just down. She's just down.
Oh, come on, I must have packed another t-shirt.
Eric?
Hello? God, I was just passing. I saw the car, Dawn's. And someone said, funnily enough, in Roker Bridge you might have gone away, and now... So, you having a good time, eh?
Eric, what are you doing here?
You bastard! Right! Right! Right down, you bastard! You want some? Get out! Get out! Get out!
Not here. Get this broken, it's up your face. Get in the shed, right?
Kirsty, stay in there. What the hell is going on?
Is Kirsty all right?
Yeah, what's going on?
I'm sorry about this, Dawn. I'm really sorry.
What?
Don't you deserve this kicking? Don't come in the shed.
What?
The shed is out of bounds.
Hodge really talks sense. It is anyway.
Eh?
Well, isn't that where the ostrich is?
Don't just shut the door, get him back in there!
The difference with Sandra is, you see, she's quite gentle. But some of the other ostriches were always kicking off, but she just kept herself to herself, corner of the field. I know what you think, Lloydy. I know exactly what look you're giving me here, but when something has come over to you and taken bread out of your hand, you know what pisses me off most about you? You mock what you don't understand. You're only being like this because you've got no feelings for animals.
I've got feelings for animals. I spent one summer walking around Blackpool Zoo with a banner complaining about cruelty of animal shipment.
Yeah, Lloyd, you only till that monkey nicked your cornetto. As I remember, they had to pull you out of the enclosure shouting, I'll get you, little sod. I remember your face.
Listen, mate, I'm going to tell you this for your own good now. That ostrich is an investment. It's a commodity. It's same as any other stock market share, only it has fleas and occasionally sniffs of the shares up backside.
You know, you're making me very happy our Lenny's not coming home. I'd forgotten all this. I'd forgotten how easy it'd been round the garage having no one taking the piss.
Why? What's happened with your brother?
No.
Here.
Yeah,
Over here.
Can
you?
No,
It's there. It's still there. It's outside.
Eric, you don't have to whisper. Let me see the ostrich. Come on, sit on the bed. Sit on the bed.
Ostrich. Oh, no. Do you mean sit in the bed? Oh, yeah. What's the bed where you and Hodge? I'm staying in. Bed! I'm not staying in the same room as you.
Don't upset her.
Don't upset her, you Hey, you did that deliberately, didn't you, eh? Do you know what they call men who have to get ostriches to do the fighting for them, hey?
I don't think there is a technical term, Eric. Look, Hodge just forgot the
Oh,
ostrich is
really?
in
You're
there, that's
taking
all.
his side. What a surprise, eh?
Eric! Do you want another pasting? I'm warning you, the ostrich has nothing on me when I get started.
Shut up! They'll just make it madder.
Is there an ostrich out there?
No, is there, reckon? Is there? No, it's just a bit messing about.
Does it just peck you, Eric? Come here.
Just peck!
Look here.
Imagine trying to catch a javelin that's a duck.
Show me the evidence.
Just spare me, okay? They're searching your room for Hodge's clothing.
Where are they, Eric?
You've probably hid them, haven't you?
All right. Where? Here.
I don't know, do I?
Here.
So, what's happening with your brother then? Come to think of it, I haven't seen him for ages, old loony Len.
Oh, don't start on Lenny, all right? I know you always thought he was some drifting airhead who'd just slacker his life away. Well, it's not true, OK?
So, what's he doing then?
He went to see Iron Maiden in Hamburg, converted to Islam, and now he's working on a kibbutz.
Well, hey.
Lloydy.
Hey, no, it'd be a good holiday for him, that. A kibbutz. 12-month digging irrigation channels in the Israeli desert.
You have to keep peeling the plaster back and having a little prod, don't you?
Hey, you used to call your brother like mad when he bought that church spire.
Yeah, well, I earned it, don't you think? After 20 years of our parents running a 24-hour garage. After me bringing that kid up practically on my own. Eh? Don't you think?
Easy. Wait a minute, mate.
Right. 3 suppers. It's had to be pies, I'm afraid, because the fridge had gone down. And they're having a bit of trouble with the fish.
Is that right? Well, we're having a bit of trouble with the chicken.
Stop it! Stop it, man!
Do you want me to check it, that one? Do you? Do you think in the 5 seconds between hearing your voice and coming down the hall I might have vacuum compressed them into the size of an aspirin, do you? Or do you think it's at all possibly more likely I dropped everything, bloody raced down that corridor thinking, just hoping, just possibly he's come to say, please, I'm wrong, I've made the wrong decision, please can we get back? Well, do you want to? Do you? Do you?
I don't know!
There! No secrets, Eric. No secrets in this room. Just a lot of bloody emptiness.
No!
Stay in your room! Don't try and leave the room!
Nice chip. Come on, nice, white, smart, fluffy, fatty chip. Come on then. She don't like chips, man.
Try your sausage.
You try your fish cake.
She don't like fish.
You had a dark chippy, have you?
Have you done it yet?
Stay in your room.
Boring.
Kirsty, let's
Boring. Stuck in the room.
Kirsty, let's just finish this dangerous sheet over and bloody forget
You know why you're getting narky? Because blokes make plans, don't they, Mel? And what we do is we have none of it. Like going to that rock. This is boring, boring, boring.
It's not boring, Kirsty.
What?
Actually, I was wrong. I didn't realise till we got there and saw it, but that rock that Hodge took us to, it wasn't just any rock. It was a special one. And I think now's the time to tell you why.
Get up the door!
There's a bloody ostrich out there!
Don't care! I'm getting a more stain in here!
Look! What was I supposed to think, eh? Seeing you in his t-shirt, what was I supposed to think?
Nothing! Nothing! Can I remind you, Eric? You feel nothing. Like you told me when you got at that police station in Manchester, it's over because you don't feel anything. So fine. So will you stop coming round, dangling in front of me that you might? Because that is the only thing I want to hear out of your mouth. And if you're not going to say it, just get the bloody... Don't. Oh, bloody Eric.
Oh, God.
Oh, yes. Eric. Eric.
Yeah. Look, I'm sorry. Can you just take this t-shirt off, eh? It's just... I'm kissing it and it's a bit disturbing being Hodges.
Sorry.
You like it then? The house? So she went a bit cool, looking at the photos. You're worrying me.
No. It's just... It's going to be a wrench.
Where from? You've got no family to wrench from.
Well, I don't, but marvellously my daughter does.
If this Hodge is what you're meaning.
I have this terrible feeling I'm acting like it's not important she has a bike, because I never had one.
Well, the difference with Kirsty is she doesn't know she's got a bike. What you never had, you don't miss. She doesn't know she's leaving her father. And secondly, she is going to have one, Nat, with me. You know that.
I know that.
You do know that, don't you?
I do.
Well, I want to be that for her. Very much. So you're not pulling a face around there. You're smiling, aren't you?
Beaming.
What? Just because he carved his name in it?
Just because in 1887 little Vernon Critchley carved his name in.
Oh, dead likely.
Every time he thought of an animal, it appeared. Someone would say, "It's chicken for tea." Immediately he thought chicken. Chicken would appear.
Dead likely.
Did you think of an ostrich when Hodge said that word ostrich this morning?
That isn't an ostrich. It's just Lloydy messing about.
Do you want to check?
Look, she's not stupid, all right? It's a bloody football on a stick!
To you, mate. To an ostrich, this is Hugh Grant.
Please break little Vernon's curse. Please break little Vernon's curse.
28. Come on, you've got to say it 100 times or that ostrich will have us trapped in here for months.
Please break little Vernon's curse. Please break little Vernon's curse. Please break little Vernon's curse. Please break little Vernon's curse.
Oh, God. That was almost worth splitting up for. No, nothing was worth that. So why did we?
Because we should. Because the longer you're with me, the more chance you have of being exposed to the loser van.
Oh, for God's sake, Eric, you're not gonna just say... You're the most sensitive, most...
Nah. You see, you're mistaking being a loser for being sensitive. That was all the time. Girls marry losers because they think they're sensitive. They get them home, finally can't rewire plugs and divorce them.
How lucky they're me that they get that far. Because that's what this girl wants more than anything. And I know it'd be crap and a mess and none of the plugs would work. Oh, but it'd be fun and the best and funniest.
What are you saying, Dawn?
I'm saying, I think you'll find most electrical appliances come with plugs on nowadays, so as far as I'm concerned, there's no obstacles.
'84. It doesn't technically break the spell, but...
Where did all that come from?
I take it that was your name carved up there.
Family tradition. Last thing I ever did with my dad.
So, bringing your goddaughter to do it is kind of... what?
Oh, I don't know what it is. It's just something you want to do before she goes.
She's moving.
Well, that's why Mum paid for this weekend.
Where?
A town called Manchester.
Manchester? Oh, well, God. All this depressed sighs and meaningful carving things. It's not like you're never going to see her again, is it?
It's the
Manchester that's 90 miles up the Pacific coast from San Francisco. When a stepdad to be's got a new job. I'm not sure I will ever see her again. Not like this, anyway.
You really love her, don't you? Can't get my head around that. There's nothing between me and my godfather. He hated me. Never used to go and visit, even. Then again, if he'd been like you, I might have.
What was he like?
He mended hoovers and looked like Elmer Fudd. You're a very surprising man, Mr. Gadd. I wouldn't have put you down for all this.
I'm much misunderstood.
Sorry I knackered your day. How are you on forgiving people? Do you give second chances?
To you?
Sandra's in the van.
Most of you grants in Sandra, but mission's accomplished with minimum collateral damage.
Minimum what? Oh, God, Daisy! I'm gonna have to declare any breakages like this. I'm gonna have to be dead honest because the owners will spot it. Like, it may look like nothing to you, but if you're into antiques, you'll spot a hairline crack like that immediately. What? It's incredible, yeah. We'd gone out for a walk. Police reckon they must have broken in, not found any money, so they trashed the place.
But you were all right. Kirsty, what's the matter?
Mrs. Scary, Hiller and Stratton estate agents. Come to photograph your house.
What was it we never saw?
I saw it.
We never saw it?
I did, in the corridor.
It was Lloydy pretending, right?
It was a real ostrich.
Don't say that word.
It's gonna look great, this, love. You'll get house of the week.
Can you not?
What?
Bother. It's, there's been a mistake, it's not on the market.
Sorry?
The house. When I said I was thinking, and I'm not, selling it. So can you tell them at the office? Thanks, anyway. And sorry. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry.
Is that it?
Rebecca did it. It was something like that. Maybe it was them fingers.
But the ostrich is now a total secret, right?
Yeah. If you say you and me forever, say it.
You and me?
Forever.
Whatever.
In Belgium, that ostrich was an investment. But in his field, it's just an ostrich.
Don't try and go into it, man. I've worked out what's going on out there and it's deep.
Well, it can't be that far below ground if you understood it.
All I'm saying is that ostrich is now fulfilling the same role that Deezy's brother used to.
Well, that should be interesting. Seeing Deezy's brother used to serve petrol.
Sandra.
What's going on?
Stop it.
I thought they weren't ever going to speak again.
Yeah, well, something's sort of come up. There's certain things in life only come to the surface when you're trapped in a room by an ostrich.
Yeah. You're not kidding.
Yeah. Listen, I just wondered, you know. You're not doing anything at the end of the month-ish, you might. I feel about being a best man.
Yeah, whatever. Let us know the details, eh?
Yeah, we'll give you the details, yeah.
Come on, Sandra. Come on.
I'm saying that ostrich might have started out as an investment, but Deezy's life's changed. And that means that ostrich is now somewhere else.
I'd try to work that out, but with you, frankly, the climb is so very rarely worth the view.
Don't be misled, hon. This man has a rare primal understanding of the world. You watch when Lloydy walks through a zoo, all the monkeys go quiet.
Look, all you need to know is that what we're watching out there is a triumph of heart over head. It's a sophisticated thing of great emotional dependency. It goes deeper than money. I mean, look at him handing us seeds. Look at him rolling up floor with you. And look at her pecking his neck.
Sandra! Sandra! Sandra!
Look at her pecking his neck.
Ow! Ow! Ah! Oh! Ah! Oh! Ow! Ow!
I think we better call an ambulance and get the phone.
Ow! Ow! Ow!